Across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 4 o'clock. I'm Tilly Foreman and welcome to Solent Sports News. It's been a busy day of football following the 1-0 first leg of the playoffs last Wednesday between Benfica and Real Madrid, and alleged racial abuse directed at Vinicius Jr. Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani has been suspended by footballing governing bodies UEFA and won't play in his club's Champions League game with Real Madrid this week. This is while an investigation takes place. Eastleigh have sacked manager Scott Bartlett following their 4-0 defeat to Morecambe. Our reporter Parasha is outside Eastleigh Football Club for more.
Thank you, Tilly. Well, it's a quiet and dark evening here outside Eastleigh Football Club, and the mood feels just as heavy as following Saturday's 4-0 defeat to Morecambe and the sacking of manager Scott Bartlett. I've been speaking to supporters and local residents here in Eastleigh to get their reactions to the decision.
If they're really struggling in the league, maybe a switch up in management and bringing someone different in different tactics.
I think in modern day football, I think managers are getting sacked too often. I think they don't have enough time to get a connection with the players, build the squad they want, make their signings. I think it's just happening too often.
4 managers and they're 17th from Premier League, so it's clearly not helped them at all, has it? Like, they've only got worse because of sacking of managers.
It's always happened when a team went to relegation, they always focus on the manager, not the players.
I think it was definitely too soon of a sacking, but you got to give managers time. I think you got to take into consideration the next season, what they could build if they got given more time to get in the players they like, stuff like that.
To get a broader perspective on managerial sackings and what this means for Eastleigh, I spoke to retired former Sky Sports football producer Nigel Dean. He feels the Eastleigh supports may have played a part in actions of the board today.
In Eastleigh's case, Scott Bartlett, who was only appointed last September, Kelvin Davis, the previous manager, was not picking up results required, has been under pressure on social media from criticism from the fans and, stuff of bordering on abuse for quite a while. He wasn't shown any signs of turning around, and the 4-0 defeat at Morecambe on Saturday was the final straw. And he's just, the owner has just got to hope that he picks wisely in finding someone to just steer them to safety.
With the season entering a crucial period and relegation still a concern, the next decision could be vital for Eastleigh's future. Parasha Raja Bhosle, outside Eastleigh Football Club.
After leading Curaçao to their first finals last year, Dick Advocat has stood down as manager and will not lead the team in North America. This comes after his daughter's health issues, with the 78-year-old saying family always comes first as his focus turns to his daughter. Fred Rutten has been appointed as his successor. Valentine's week is done and there's absolutely no love in the air. Yuvraj has been asking all sorts of people which football club they love to hate.
They have no fans.
Their fans are fake. Well, Valentine's Day is long gone and it's a Monday today. And the only thing in the air is hate. So let's go and talk to some people about hate. Which football club do you hate the most and why?
Arsenal and Liverpool, just because they're glory hunters.
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. You're asking a Southampton fan which club do I hate? Portsmouth, isn't it?
Yeah. Because they're our local rival.
Because they're our rivals.
Man United. Because they brought all the money into the game. They bought their way through. Don't get me wrong, they had the youth academy. Great, but they still bumped it up with the cash.
Which is that one football club you cannot see winning for the life of you?
Tottenham, because I'm an Arsenal fan.
Tottenham. I'm an Arsenal fan. Tottenham's badge is literally a chicken on a beach ball.
So welcome to Arsenal Fan TV.
I'm going to say Arsenal when they lost to Wolves recently. All English football fans united together in hatred for them. It's like a universal thing.
Are Arsenal bottling again? But they just bumped Spurs last night.
For you, what would constitute a team being bottomless?
It's not part of my vocabulary.
Now let's get some opinions all the way from India.
The team which has never won UCL despite signing biggest football stars in history. They often choke under pressure and have given Barcelona one of their biggest comeback matches in history. Well, you've guessed it right. It's PSG.
He may have actually picked the wrong club.
The club I hate the most is Real Madrid. They have the best trophy cabinet, obviously, but I hate how match after match referees favor them.
And lastly, let's hear from some of the renowned journalists who have some spicy takes.
Between Arsenal and Liverpool, obviously, I don't want to say they're the biggest club in England because they're not.
I know a lot of people will claim it, but also at the moment, just seeing Arsenal doing well, I'm preying on the bottle, innit?
Liverpool, because there's no real fans, they're all glory hunters. They like to waste their money on random players like Isaac.
I don't like seeing Man City and Chelsea doing well.
Lot of rage baits there, and clearly the hate watching is up and running.
The game's gone.
Heading to rugby now, and 3 weeks into the Six Nations, and England have suffered consecutive defeats. They lost to Scotland and Ireland after previously going on a 12-match winning run. Head coach Steve Borthwick admits they need to work harder.
We're a team that's got plenty of work to do. We know that. I've always said that. Has lots of growth in it, and ultimately now is in the last 2 weeks has played against two high-quality teams, and they've been better than us.
Love it or hate it, professional wrestling is impossible to ignore right now, and after years of decline, it's now selling out stadiums worldwide, dominating streaming platforms and creating mega stars once again. So where is the love for wrestling coming from? Connor Wellstead has more.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Welcome to the Netflix era!
After years of ups and downs, WWE is experiencing a come-up again. Record attendances, a landmark Netflix deal, and a new generation of stars have pushed wrestling back into the limelight. The main question at the moment is, what's behind this revival?
My name is Adam Weller, host a pro wrestling podcast. I think wrestling on a global scale is on the come-up. Part of that is competition, but you get new fans by making your product accessible, and that's exactly what wrestling is doing at the moment. If you turn on Netflix, there it is. Monday Night Raw.
So, with all this new competition and so many new ways to watch wrestling, I wanted to go and watch it in its purest form. And where better than a local wrestling show to go and watch it live? Oasis Academy is the home for tonight's show, and there is already a queue round the building stretching all the way into the car park. Fans are waiting for the show to commence, and there's a buzz in the air, and I wanted to know what people were thinking and expecting for tonight's show.
I came to watch it because I love WWE and I just thought it'd be cool.
It's my second time and I really want to see Twitch.
Having spoken to a few people already now, the doors have finally opened. So I guess it's time to go and take our seat. Cheers, thank you. Now I'm finally in the hall, and this place is filled out with wrestling stuff. To the left-hand side, they have the banners promoting different events coming up for the shows. To my right-hand side, we have a fold-out table. I think staff are offering different refreshments there, not only for the superstars, but also for the fans. But right in front of me is the thing that I have come here today for. The wrestling ring laid out. You've got the chairs going all the way round, and you've even got a monitor in the background ready to show different people's entrances. So, without further ado, I suppose I should go take my seat and finally understand wrestling at its purest form. Been an incredible show so far, and now joined with Adam. What are you thinking so far?
Honestly, just take my word for it, it's unreal. Even if you go in by yourself, say you've got no wrestling friends or there's no one that you really can go with, go by yourself. Honestly, it's one of them events where you meet people there. It's absolutely awesome.
From watching this show, I can now comfortably say I know why wrestling is on the come up. The fan interactions, the storytelling, the engagement, and the moves as well were very impressive, especially at these local shows where they're getting all the fans involved, and it's a real sense of community around everywhere. One thing is for certain, this will not be the last time I'm going to a local wrestling show, and who knows, maybe somewhere down the line I'll take part in it. But for today, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the rest of the show.
Moving on to tennis, Jack Draper is set to make his return in Dubai today. This comes following his arm injury, which led him to miss out on the 2026 Australian Open. Draper understands it may be a while before he reaches full fitness.
It has been very difficult, and I know I've got a long career ahead of me. I know that hopefully those big things I want to achieve, they're still very possible, and it was just about not coming back too soon and not, making anything worse for the long run.
T20 cricket action for England returns tomorrow lunchtime. They will be facing Pakistan and be hoping they continue their winning streak after beating Sri Lanka 51 runs.
We haven't quite been at our best, but importantly we've been winning those close games, and I think it's quite relieving in a way to get through that stage where you're expected to win.
That's all from us for today. We'll be back next week from 11 a.m. Remember, you can keep us up to date 24 hours a day on our website, which is solentsportsnews.com. From all of us here, goodbye.